Stop solving problems. Welcome to Sales for Nice People, the daily podcast for ethical entrepreneurs who want to learn how to sell more because of their values and not despite them. I am Martin Steller. I help nice people sell more. And you probably are in business because you like solving problems for your buyers. And then when you do, you get paid. Or in an ideal world, you get paid and then you start solving the problems. But that's a topic for another day. Why do I say that you should stop solving problems? Well, because most of the time we are so solutions biased, we are so helpful, we are so capable of wrapping our head around a person's problems and seeing a solution and a way forward that we bypass the position and the state and the station that this person is at. And before we get an accurate, complete diagnosis of the situation and their buy-in to discuss a solution, we straight up go into delivering our solution, providing our suggestions, proffering our great ideas on how to get the problem solved, and we lose the buy-in from the other person simply because we moved too fast. It's a problem that I discovered for myself way back in my late teens. It's actually part of the reason I went into a monastery. You read the backstory about that in the Sales for Nice People book. But the short of it is that I realized that by being too soon, by being too helpful, by instantly having ideas and suggestions, I was actually getting the opposite result of what I wanted. Instead of people going, that's a good idea, they would go, yeah, but who are you? Why are you telling me what I should be doing? I didn't ask you for any solutions. And so I wasn't able to get my good ideas across simply because I was too quick to solve problems. If you want to really solve people's problems, then the best thing you can do is ask them questions about the problem and the cost of it and the implications and the things that they've tried to solve it, up until the point that they say, hey, what would you do? How would you help us? At that point, that's when they're receptive. That is when they want to hear your ideas. Before that point, you coming out with your suggestions and ideas is very likely to actually have them dig in their heels. And then they don't buy your work, they don't get your solution, you don't get the money, and nobody's life gets any better. So, if you have good ideas, if you know how to solve problems, wait until your buyer asks for them. And if that doesn't happen, their buyer doesn't ask you for your ideas or your suggestions, but you do want to have them consider the options of solving the problem, you need to do something. Now, that thing is asking for permission, and tomorrow I'm going to tell you a bit more about how that works. Meanwhile, this is Sales for Nice People. Go to martinsteller.com/nice people if you want to get a short daily email, and I will see you tomorrow with a little tip on asking for permission.